Most people expect financial progress to feel obvious. Bigger numbers, clear wins, a sense that something is finally working. But in real life, financial progress rarely announces itself early. It moves quietly, almost invisibly, while you're doing the right things and wondering why nothing seems different. That confusion is dangerous because it makes disciplined people doubt themselves. Today isn't about tactics or shortcuts. It's about understanding why progress hides at first, how money psychology distorts what you see, and why long-term investing rewards those who stay steady when evidence is still missing. If your journey feels slow, this video is for you. Here's where most people quietly get stuck. We expect financial progress to behave like effort, where more discipline creates faster feedback. In reality, early progress focuses on financial stability, not visible growth. Paying off debt, building cash buffers, and organizing financial planning don't feel like wins because they remove risk instead of adding excitement. Money psychology works against you here because the brain looks for reward, not resilience. You may be improving your wealth-building foundation while feeling unchanged day to day. This mismatch creates frustration, even when smart money habits are forming. The uncomfortable truth is that long-term investing often feels dull before it feels powerful. Progress shows up first as fewer emergencies, calmer decisions, and better sleep. Those changes don't impress anyone, but they quietly protect your future. When expectations are wrong, people quit strategies that were actually working. This is why patience, structure, and financial confidence matter more early on than visible gains, praise, or reassurance from others watching your journey from the outside looking in today. Consider someone in their early 40s who finally commits to personal finance. They automate savings, reduce debt, and begin long-term investing with realistic expectations. Months pass, then a year, and nothing dramatic happens. Their lifestyle looks the same, their stress hasn't vanished, and financial progress feels invisible. This is where doubt becomes loud. Money psychology whispers that effort without reward equals failure. Comparison makes it worse, especially when others seem to win faster. But what's actually happening is quiet alignment. Systems are forming, habits are stabilizing, and financial planning is replacing reaction. This phase builds financial confidence slowly, almost awkwardly. It isn't exciting, but it's foundational. Many people abandon wealth building here because the results haven't introduced themselves yet. The tragedy is not starting late, but leaving early, before momentum has permission to appear. When progress feels invisible, reassurance must come from understanding the process, not from numbers, applause, or emotional highs that rarely last long for people building sustainable wealth over time with discipline and patience. Financial progress hides because its first purpose is protection. Before wealth building accelerates, instability must be removed. That means fewer mistakes, fewer emergencies, and fewer reactions driven by fear. These changes don't look impressive, but they reshape your financial environment. Smart money habits reduce volatility long before they create growth. This is where financial planning does its quiet work, aligning income, spending, and priorities into something sustainable. Long-term investing depends on this stage because capital grows best when stress is low and decisions are consistent. Skipping this phase often leads to fragile success, where gains appear quickly and disappear just as fast. Invisible progress is subtractive, not additive. You're removing financial friction, emotional pressure, and unnecessary risk. Over time, that subtraction creates space for real expansion. The irony is that the safer your foundation becomes, the less dramatic it looks from the outside. This stage quietly builds financial confidence that later supports wealth-building decisions without panic, urgency, or dependence on constant reassurance from markets or headlines during volatile cycles. Your brain struggles with delayed rewards. It prefers visible feedback, which is why spending feels better than saving and reacting feels safer than waiting. Money psychology amplifies this bias, convincing you that slow progress equals no progress. Social comparison worsens the problem because you only see outcomes, not foundations. Someone else's visible growth may be built on risk you never wanted to take. Financial confidence grows when you stop measuring success by excitement and start measuring it by consistency. Long-term investing rewards those who resist emotional investing and focus on systems. This is why financial progress often feels lonely. There are few external signals telling you to continue. Instead, progress asks for internal alignment, discipline, and trust. When you understand this psychological gap, patience stops feeling passive and starts feeling intentional. That shift transforms financial planning from a chore into a compass, guiding smart money habits through uncertainty, boredom, and inevitable periods of doubt for adults committed to sustainable wealth building over long-time horizons without rushing results or shortcuts. If this message landed at the right time for you, just write more below. And I'll know you want more videos in this direction. Invisible financial progress shows up in subtle ways. You pause before spending. You recover faster from surprises. Decisions feel calmer, even when markets are noisy. These shifts signal financial stability forming beneath the surface. Wealth building rarely begins with excitement. It begins with control. Control over cash flow, reactions, and priorities. Long-term investing benefits when your behavior becomes predictable and disciplined. This is the phase where smart money habits lock in, even though numbers still look modest. Over time, those habits compound into confidence. Financial progress isn't just about growth, it's about resilience. When progress feels invisible, it's often because it's reinforcing the structure that future growth depends on. The absence of drama is not failure, it's preparation. This stage protects long-term investing outcomes by reducing emotional investing, panic decisions, and reactive changes that quietly erode wealth over years while strengthening financial confidence and clarity for adults pursuing sustainable, realistic financial independence without sacrificing peace of mind during uncertain economic cycles that test patience constantly over long horizons and decades. Most people don't fail because they lack intelligence or discipline. They fail because they demand confirmation too early. Financial progress requires trust before proof, which feels uncomfortable in an uncertain world. Money psychology pushes you to seek validation from balances, charts, and opinions instead of behavior. When progress doesn't announce itself, doubt fills the silence. This is where many abandon financial planning and chase louder strategies. Long-term investing punishes impatience, not mistakes. The cost of quitting early is invisible too, because you never see the future you walked away from. Wealth building rewards consistency more than brilliance. Staying steady through quiet periods is what separates durable success from temporary luck. Understanding this reframes patience as an active decision, not passive waiting. This mindset strengthens financial confidence and supports smart money habits during periods when results lag effort and headlines amplify fear for adults committed to long-term wealth building through disciplined financial planning and consistency rather than constant strategy, changes driven by emotion or noise in volatile markets over many years. This is why visibility matters, not for comparison, but for reassurance. Tracking creates evidence before results explode. When you monitor cash flow, net worth, and consistency, financial progress becomes observable even while growth is modest. Financial planning tools help translate discipline into clarity. That's why we're putting together the Trip to Wealth Command Center, made with you in mind. Think of it not as just another spreadsheet, but as a mirror. One that reflects your financial life with clarity, the purpose behind the tool. It isn't about chasing numbers, it's about seeing structure form. By visualizing smart money habits, you reduce emotional investing and strengthen financial confidence. Long-term investing becomes easier when you can see stability improving month by month. Tracking doesn't rush progress, it protects it. It reminds you that invisible progress is still progress, even when motivation dips. This kind of awareness keeps people steady long enough for wealth building to become undeniable. Used consistently, systems like this support financial stability and reduce the temptation to abandon plans prematurely during quiet, uncertain phases when money psychology would otherwise undermine discipline for adults. Building sustainable, long-term wealth with patience and financial confidence over realistic time horizons without unnecessary stress or pressure. Eventually, invisible progress becomes visible. Decisions feel lighter, growth accelerates, and confidence replaces doubt. What once felt slow now feels inevitable. This moment isn't luck. It's alignment paying off. Long-term investing responds to consistency, not urgency. Wealth building accelerates when foundations are strong and behavior is stable. Financial progress didn't suddenly appear. It matured quietly. This is why patience with structure works. Financial planning creates the conditions for growth, while money psychology determines whether you stay long enough to benefit. When progress finally shows itself, it tends to move faster than expected, because resilience is already built in. The quiet phase was doing its job all along, preparing you for momentum you can actually sustain. This is where financial confidence feels earned, financial stability feels natural, and smart money habits continue supporting long-term wealth, building without constant effort or emotional pressure from short-term fluctuations in markets that reward patience and discipline over years of consistent financial planning rather than rushed decisions made during uncertain cycles with limited information and noise. If financial progress feels invisible right now, it doesn't mean you're behind. It usually means you're early in the phase that matters most. Stability forms before growth, clarity before confidence, and systems before results. This is normal, even if it feels uncomfortable. Stay consistent, keep your financial planning simple, and trust smart money habits to do quiet work in the background. If you found value today, I highly recommend watching my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, feel free to leave your comment below, especially if this video made you think differently. I appreciate your support more than you know. Until next time, stay consistent, stay patient, and stay focused on the life you're quietly building for yourself. See you in the next one, Money Magician.